Hey guys, welcome back to WWE Universe. My name is Jitch, this is Raw. We've got just 2 more episodes of Raw until we hit the Fatal 4-Way event, in which we will see 3 championships from Raw on the line, 3 championships from SmackDown on the line. But here tonight, we got an episode of Raw that is just drenched in gold. We got 3 title matches coming your way in this episode, so you can look forward to that.
The following contest is an Extreme Rules match and is for the Hardcore Championship. And introducing the challenger from Blackpool, England, weighing 240 pounds, Regal.
We're kicking things off with a Hardcore Championship match. We didn't get a lot of votes a couple weeks back. I don't think I actually told you guys to vote. It seems like if I forget to mention it, no one votes, which is fair because the title matches aren't weekly. So I'm not like telling anyone off with that. I'm actually just kind of sorry about all the noise you're hearing from the microphone. I'm probably more just shunning myself than anything when I mention that part, because obviously it was my fault for not bringing it up. But there were a couple votes for William Regal, so he's finally getting that title shot that apparently someone really wanted him to get. What happened to me? I gotta get this shit together. Hang on. I used to be so much better with this. I think it was this one with Batista in the thumbnail. Used to be so much more on top of this. So congratulations to PK Cell for the winning vote, because it got two upvotes, and also a comment from It's Badger saying agree. So that's that counts as one solid vote. And the other votes we had were Edge, Batista, and Mick Foley, which had 1 upvote. So yeah, Regal didn't win by much, but he won. So this is it. Vladimir, Kozlov, William Regal, they are dressed very similarly. That was not intentional. One attire was called black, the other was called white, so I didn't really realize that they'd literally look identical with those outfits. You could probably twist some kind of political statement out of that, if you really wanted to.
There's the bell, and it's time to
We're all the same. I actually randomized who I was going to play in this one because I was like, I don't know, Regal's pretty legit. So the other title matches that we got in this episode, just in case anyone's curious, we've got a World Tag Team title match. Last week, the Rebellion, CM Punk and Kane won a contenders match. So tonight they face off against the Celtic Cross for the World Tag Team Championship. Probably the toughest challenge that the Celtic Cross have had. No disrespect to Demolition, but they didn't exactly have a name going for themselves.
Again, this is for the Hardcore Championship. What a nasty elbow. I don't think so.
And then our main event tonight is possibly one that's going to change the entire foundation of Fatal 4-Way. Mick Foley has not only managed to find his way over to Raw after being attacked by Jack Swagger in NXT, he put Swagger in his place last week and actually defeated Swagger one-on-one. So here tonight, believe it or not, Mick Foley has got a World Heavyweight Championship opportunity against Jack Swagger in the main event, which means that Swagger might not even be competing in the World Championship match at Fatal 4-Way if he loses. That's kind of funny, isn't it? That's hilarious. I know I messed up and I meant to make Swagger look strong in that match and have him win and all this and that, but if I'm going to take a loss, I'm going to roll with it too. I'm not just going to like pout and refuse to acknowledge the fact that Foley has got a pinfall victory over the World Heavyweight Champion. Absolutely, he should get a world title shot. His win-loss record is flawless at the moment. He's only completed in 2 matches, but he's won both matches. Okay, one of them was against Chavo Guerrero, but the other one was pinning the World Heavyweight Champion. I've got to make this match false count anyway, I just realised. Whoops. It's not a stipulation in this match. You have to, in this game, you have to change it every time. Or I could go into the match creator options and set it up there so that it's the default, but, you know, that requires a lot of waiting for the game to finish saving. Well, you may have heard some mysterious voices in the background that I can't get rid of for another 7 years. You may have just heard them mention that there's the champion's advantage in this match. That is completely and utterly untrue. There is no such thing as the champion's advantage in a hardcore championship match on the account of not being able to get disqualified or counted out. Nah, Vladdy, old boy. Just, you're about to get regaled. Except it's really not working right now. So maybe you're not going to get regaled. What the fuck? I really thought he was going to go for like a leg sweep or something there. He surprised me. Well done, Regal. You surprised me.
The championship hangs in the balance.
Let's see if I can... That's probably way too far, but... Let's see. See if we can do something wild. Nah, that was probably better off where it was before. William Regal, he loves them suplexes.
A sharp kick. Kozlov.
Kozlov. So you got to pronounce the K really. Kozlov. There you go.
The hardcore championship is on the line.
I love the old commentary lines where Michael Cole like he'd like like that. It's just like really heavily pronounce certain parts of words.
And we've come to yet another turning point in this match.
I mean, he probably still does that. I've not played a single one of the new games with like the commentary where I've actually listened to it. There you go. That was a suplex onto the steel chair. That's got to be enough. Or not. I like that I pressed the grapple, so Kozlov got me. Every time, just failed to connect. Oh no, Kozlov's gotten control.
These men are playing Russian roulette with their careers in this environment.
I think that the sliders that I have, that I got from a recommendation that I found online, they make us that finishers take longer to get for both people involved, but also finishers do like maximum damage when they actually connect. So like you get lengthier matches and they actually finish with a single finisher more often than not. I think. I could be wrong.
The tension,
the drama.
This is electric.
Vladimir Kozlov, master of walking out of the way of moves. Kozlov. Will we finally see the hardcore title reign end? He has been holding that title for like almost 100 days. He's getting there.
The fact that this is for the hardcore title, and Regal battles his way out.
What are you doing? What are you doing there, buddy? No, I don't like this one bit. No, sir. Oh, you stupid bastard. Regal's like, well, that was dumb. I'm gonna move out of the way now. Oh, he's just generally stronger than Regal. Well, Regal started off strong in this match. At least I can say that. Oh, damn! Brass knucks. Not the way he said that. Knucks. Let's see if I can like get like a super finish through a table. Whee! Oh, damn! Do it again, repeat the spot. Ah, just pushed out of the way. That's gotta be it, though. That's gotta be. Oh, what? I was so proud of that. I thought, oh man, that's gotta be it. Regal's like, he's won a title. Where are you going? What are you doing? You don't hit your finisher and walk off. What is this? I wish you could make the AI a little smarter.
Oh, King, did you see that? Oh man, it doesn't get much closer than that. hooking the leg.
It's gotta be it.
1, 2.
It's gotta be it. No, come on, man. What about if I like, oh fuck, too close to the ropes. I want to like throw him through the table. Oh, somehow. Shit. I don't think you can whilst it's like on its side like that. I think they took that out like right after they introduced. I think in SVR 11 you could, and then in 12 they broke it. What the hell are you doing with a ladder?
Anything goes match. Kozlov.
Really? All this and you want to try and win with that? That seems a little pointless, doesn't it, Kozlov? You know that. You know that.
Would you look at this? Can you believe it? This is an undying will to succeed.
Come on, Regal. Go for something a bit more traditional. A good old-fashioned table spot.
How much more extreme will this match become?
Don't think that's in the right place again. But we'll see, I guess. Oh, never mind. That. What? That's not how that table spot should work. I'm sorry, what?
Oh man, he got turned inside out.
Friggin' Kozlov gets up immediately.
Oh, tell me he's gonna try this.
Enough is enough with you, Kozlov.
His shoulders are down. 1, 2, and another kick out.
Jeez. And credit where due, he's obviously got a lot of momentum behind him to be able to withstand so much.
So crafty and cagey. He can hurt you in so many ways.
I want this ladder. Thank you.
Good lord, he's just hell bent on maiming his opponent.
It's like break a ladder on him, I guess. Whatever it takes.
Oh, right into the ladder. Oh no!
Oh, I hate this move. It should be a power bomb, really.
Oh,
It just looks silly.
right into that unforgiving
I love how quickly it disappears too.
1, 2,
There you go.
and
Breaking a ladder was enough.
the champion.
Let's see how long Kozlov's reign actually ended at. Oh, where is the hardcore title? There it is. No, yes, there it is. This was Vladimir Kozlov's 80th day, dead on, 80th day as the champion. His 6th title defense. And you know what? He had to go through absolute hell to lose this title. So I think all credit where due, Vladimir Kozlov, I think, has just become like a legitimate star. Like there's at least another title in his future before he gets future endeavored. He's got a 10-6 record. He's done well for himself.
Here's your winner, and the new hardcore champion, William Regal.
That's one with a 3-6 record. I think William Regal's on the uprise now. I think this is exactly what he needs, and him and Jack Swagger should continue to ride this momentum as a tag team. But for now, at this current point in time, Regal and Swagger as a tag team are both holding gold. We'll find out in the main event if that continues to be the way as we move on to our only non-title of the title match of the night, which is next. What is it? I don't actually have anything in mind, so you'll see, I guess. We're back on Raw. We've got ourselves a big old 6-man battle royal up next to determine the final participant in the United States Championship Fatal 4-way matchup, so far consisting of the United States Champion and the boss's favorite man on earth, Ezekiel Jackson, as well as the team of Team DZ, Dolph Ziggler and Daniel Bryan. But what we're going to be seeing now is a 6-man battle royal that will feature 3 superstars that McMahon has deemed worthy enough to challenge for the US title, as well as second chances for those that fail to qualify for the World Heavyweight title match.
Over the top rope battle royal. Introducing first, from Marietta, Georgia, 22, 123 pounds, Cody Rhodes.
So of course, when you talk about people that McMahon dubs as worthy for the US title, the first people that spring to mind are quite obvious. You got the powerhouse, Well, Ezekiel Jackson's already holding the US title. Kozlov just competed in a match and lost the title, so he won't be in this. That just leaves Mason Ryan, who you can guarantee is in this. However, he is also in this for the technicality that he was in a World Heavyweight Championship qualifier and he did fail. And everyone from those are. So Edge and Brock Lesnar, they are also in this match. And there he is now. Mason Ryan.
Representing the powerhouse from Cardiff, Wales, weighing 313 pounds, Mason Ryan.
Literally only called them that because that was like a call name in the game, and I thought, that kind of works. They're just a bunch of big guys. McMahon's enforcement, really. Obviously, who else would you expect to be in this match? Well, the Legacy, of course. So Cody Rhodes and Ted DiBiase are both in this Battle Royal. There's one more participant in this match.
From West Palm Beach, Florida, weighing 235 pounds, Ted DiBiase.
Right now, we don't really know the allegiance of the other guy in this match, which is Brodus Clay. No one really knows where he stands in the whole situation, if he's with McMahon, if he's for himself. No one knows. Oh, by the way, I got rid of that song, motherfuckers! I will not use that song for as long as I can. I really, really didn't like Ted's solo theme. I'll give him his old priceless theme before I gave him his solo theme. That thing was bad. DiBiase looks so sad in this game. He's got such sad eyes. Must be because Cody's hurt and he's worried about him. Well, obviously McMahon wants to try and buy Brodus Clay. He's another big guy. He fits the powerhouse perfectly. I think this is Brodus' official Raw debut. He's been a mainstay part of NXT. He's currently got a 2-1 record, so he's in the favourable side of things. For the record, in case anyone's curious, Cody Rhodes comes into this match with a 9-8 record. Ted DiBiase comes into this match with a 9-6 record. And Mason Ryan comes into this match so far the most unfavourable with a 0-2 record. We still got 2 more participants left to enter this matchup. I believe it's 2 more. Yeah, I think I just listed 4 people. It should be Edge next, right? You think you know me. Yeah. 6-11-1, because he's got a draw in his records. But 11 losses. Yeah, he could use stepping back to the US title a little bit. I mean, no disrespect to Edge when I say that. He is such a great talent. But I think this could really benefit him. This time to step back, reevaluate, and pursue a different title. I think it could just be really good for him, and I look forward to seeing how he does in this matchup. Maybe he'll get number 7 in the wins column and not number 12 in the losses. Who knows? I know one thing for sure, he definitely won't get number 2 in the draws. Can't really draw in a 6-man over-the-top battle royal. We have one more participant, and he's definitely the wild card of the match. He's 1-1, and he fits the powerhouse to a T, but I don't think I could see Brock Lesnar ever working with anyone, frankly.
From Minneapolis, Minnesota, weighing 295 pounds.
Last week, Brock Lesnar was absolutely screwed out of the World Heavyweight Championship Contenders match. Kevin Nash coming out from underneath the ring and attacking Brock Lesnar. That is just so down and dirty that I don't even have any other words for it. It's disgraceful. Kevin Nash will be joining Randy Orton and Batista in challenging for the World Heavyweight Championship, which will either be held by Jack Swagger or Mick Foley going into Fatal 4-Way. Be really sucky for Jack Swagger if he doesn't even make it to Fatal 4-Way with the title, because it means he doesn't get a title shot. I mean, if Foley loses the title, then that doesn't even mean that Jack Swagger's got a rightful rematch against the champion, because the champion is no longer Mick Foley.
Here we go with the Battle Royal. And in this type of matchup, it's imperative to hold
Okay, so we've got Cody, Rhodes, and Edge, DiBiase and Brodus, and Brock and Mason Ryan. Starting things off. I hope that we don't end up seeing Cody and Ted start fighting. I know that Cody is a changed man ever since this facial injury at the hands of Sheamus. Or Kane. I can't remember which one it was now. I think it might be. Yeah, I think it was Kane. Or Sheamus. My original plan was for Sheamus to hit him with a few bro kicks in a tag title match. But they ended up not getting that tag title match because they failed McMahon. And I wanted to roll with that. I wanted them to get punished. So instead I went with the fact that Kane injured him instead. Just so you guys know, a little BTS there. I wonder who will be the first to go in this match. Probably Ted or Cody. Or Edge. I think we're going to come down to the big beefy boys as the final three. I think Brock Lesnar, Brodus, and Mason Ryan are quite safe bets. I imagine Brock Lesnar will probably win this. I'd be really surprised if he doesn't, to be honest. If he's the first to go, I'll be especially surprised. So, you know, go ahead and surprise me, DiBiase. You didn't surprise me, DiBiase.
Brock Lesnar, good reaction from Clay. Remember, the thing about these battle royals is you can work together all you want, but in the end, it's every man for himself.
Okay, well, I think that's the end for Ted. For sure. Be really surprised if he manages to stay in. Yeah, colour me surprised. I really didn't think he'd be able to make it out of that. I don't know why they keep interrupting eliminations. It's really weird. Like in the middle of trying to eliminate someone and they'll just start punching them. Yeah, like Cody just did that at Brodus. Really strange. Well, the last thing that we need to see is the Legacy implode. Although actually, frankly, that'd be a good thing, considering right now the Legacy and the Powerhouse are working together. I don't know how Rebellion, excuse me, I don't know how Rebellion plan on winning those World Tag Team titles next, when they've got them looming behind them, as well as, of course, the fact that Drew McIntyre and the Celtic Cross are undefeated. Sheamus has suffered some singles losses in the past, but I mean, Sheamus is 12-5. He's looking pretty great himself. Drew McIntyre, on the other hand, that guy is straight up 9-0. No one's ever beaten him. There goes Cody. I don't know what it is about him. I think coming back with an injury was probably a pretty bad idea. Maybe he'll turn his career around eventually.
The eyes of Edge showing no remorse. I want to touch on something real quick, and that's the cunning of the Rated R superstar. Most guys, when they get in the ring against Edge, they're already in a psychological disadvantage. Oh, did you see the neck snap back?
It's taken really long for any eliminations to happen in this match. I'm not surprised that Ted's hurt. I'm really not surprised that Ted is hurt. The Legacy are a great couple of boys, but they need to focus on their tag team. Ever since being reunited, they haven't reunited. Cody came back from injury and he's only competed in 2 singles matches. Oh, there goes Mason Ryan. That might have just cost Brodus a spot in the Powerhouse. But of course they're going to need him if he ends up qualifying, because otherwise Dolph Ziggler and Daniel Bryan, they could work together to get Ezekiel Jackson out. Every Fatal 4-Way at the event is an elimination one after all, so Ezekiel Jackson at the current standing, he's outnumbered. He needs someone that's going to be in his corner.
Too slow.
Is Brodus Clay going to eliminate Brock Lesnar? Oh, he sure is.
I don't believe it. Brock Lesnar's been eliminated.
That's absolutely insane.
Right on his neck from that German suplex. Brodus Clay, the big man, is always
Well, this is definitely not the final 3 that I had in mind. I mean, one of them is. Yeah, working together to get Brodus out is probably not a bad idea. He has been doing extremely well. And he's still in. I think McMahon's best bet right now for a winner in this match, believe it or not, is Ted DiBiase. Obviously, he knows he's got an allegiance from the Legacy. He knows that they're on his side. At the moment, when it comes to Fatal 4-Way, he's got to be rooting for Randy Orton to win the World Heavyweight title too. He hasn't managed to get any kind of allegiance from Jack Swagger. And, well, we don't really know where Kevin Nash lies, to be fair.
Brodus Clay, a former bodyguard who one time hit a fan that got
but we know that Batista is definitely definitely not the biggest fan of McMahon in all the times that Batista has been screwed out of title opportunities.
Smart thinking by Edge. You hear how his leg connected? Nice, well-placed kick to the ribs.
crushing damage directly delivered to the back. Edge taking advantage of the situations that are given to him.
Oh. Finally looking at the end of Brodus Clay in this one. No, Ted DiBiase's got his back.
No, he made it back in. Watch out here.
I mean, Edge has been screwed a few times. In fact, his qualifying match was a loss to Orton. So I suppose he wouldn't exactly be one of McMahon's chosen favourites either. Yeah, he's toying with the idea of Brodus and Brock. He put DiBiase, Mason, Ryan and Cody in for obvious reasons, and I think Edge was just kind of an extra.
Watch it. Edge thinking one or two moves ahead with each hold.
What the fuck? Ted, are you okay? Whoa. Wow is right, Lola. That was scary. And he just kind of carried on. Oh. No. I really want to see another elimination. Got 2 more title matches to come. Tag team title match, World Heavyweight title match. This is a really big episode of Raw. It's number 26. 26th episode of Raw ever. It's a really important episode. When do we hit Raw 100? When is that? That would be kind of like December, January-ish time. Maybe October. I don't know. But like next year, I mean. Because there's 52 weeks in a year, so it'd take just shy of 2 years. So yeah, it'd be about October-ish next year. In the game's calendar. I don't know when the hell that would go up on the actual channel. If I can continue at the pace I've been posting these. I did the math and it was like you can get like 7 weeks done a month or something like that, I think was the math that I'd managed to put together. Something like that. It's one every day and there's 4 episodes a week. In the game's calendar week, that is. But it's 1 upload every day. It takes 4 days to get through a week. Sometimes 5 if there's a pay-per-view.
Oh, what impact from that sidewalk slam.
Oh, no. That's when I know this match has been going on for too long. It's an over-the-top rope battle royal, guys. Like, focus on the primary objective of the match. There you go. Get Brodus down. That would be a really big, shocking move. Are you telling me that none of you have finishers? You've never gotten a finisher in this match? You can't just insta-eliminate anyone? I don't believe you.
The third-generation superstar taking something out of his father's playbook.
Ugh. Oh boy, he's skinning the cat. And there goes Edge. Brodus proving to me that they did have finishers all along. In fact, I think this is one. Well, I think I know who's going on to Fatal 4-Way. I'll give you a spoiler. It's not the guy that tried a submission hold in an over-the-top rope battle royal.
Can you believe it? This is an undying will to succeed.
Bye, Ted. Your time has come. No, he probably had a finisher to save himself or something. Bye, Ted. Your time has come. There you go. So Brodus Clay has officially moved on from NXT, I think it's now safe to say. He has now kind of graduated from NXT. He's moved on to the next level because he's made his Raw debut and he's won a qualifier for the United States Championship match at Fatal 4-Way. The question is, does Brodus Clay fit into the image of the powerhouse? Does he become a member? Was this all part of McMahon's ultimate plan? It's a throwback to the WWE 12 DLC video for you there, though. Brodus Clay winning a 6-man battle royal. Wonder if anyone remembers that. That video had almost 1 million views. Crazy. But Brodus Clay gets the victory as we move on to the next match, which is the World Tag Team titles. I don't know why I forgot that. The Rebellion, CM Punk, and Kane are going to challenge the Tag Team Champions, the Celtic Cross, next. Okay, so as I mentioned before, Drew McIntyre, 9-0, Sheamus, he is, I did have this on my memory, 10-5 I think, no 12-5, sorry, he's 10-5 in the first season. The Celtic Cross is a tag team, 8-0, one of the most unstoppable teams we've ever seen, defending their tag team titles. This is day number 140 of their World Tag Team Championship reign, and this is their 5th title defense, as they're going to fight the Rebellion, CM Punk, and Kane. CM Punk is 10-18 in his win-loss record, so he's definitely like the opposite of Drew McIntyre. I think it's actually a fact that CM Punk has the highest count of losses across all rosters so far. It's just that he's got a decent amount of wins more. He's he's got more wins than a lot of people have. So he is still technically a top guy. It's just that he's also lost a hell of a lot of matches. But I mean, the guy's competed in 28 matches. He's a mainstay. He's a big part of the universe. Considering we are like what, halfway through the year, and he's competed in, that would imply, almost every single week.
123 pounds,
Kane is 11-8. He's not exactly favorable, but he's not exactly not favorable. So the Rebellion as a tag team, they have the potential to win this match, to be great World Tag Team Champions, to be a huge success. But they also run an extremely high risk of getting slaughtered by the World Tag Team Champions, because I think it's going to take an unstoppable force similar to the Celtic Cross to actually end the reign of the Celtic Cross. CM Punk and Kane's tag team all began back in April, I believe, right after CM Punk was drafted to Raw. Kane was targeted, he was unmasked, he was beaten down by McMahon's lackeys at the time, the Legacy, who then also targeted and started attacking CM Punk because Punk put out a statement that he could beat Randy Orton and that he deserved a shot at Randy Orton's world title at the time.
the World Tag Team Champions, the Celtic Warrior, Sheamus,
Yeah, he believed he could beat the
McIntyre,
champion, Randy Orton, at the time. So that kind of led to the Legacy targeting Punk, stopping him from getting an opportunity at Orton, Kane coming to his aid, and the rest is history. They've just been a tag team since. They've done pretty well as a tag team, but they've not won any titles. In fact, CM Punk and Kane have never held, well, Kane's held a championship. CM Punk has never held a championship, despite being one of the most frequently used and top guys, undoubtedly.
And that's what it's all about.
That's what it's all about.
Point after right there.
I randomized who I was playing in this one, so I think I'm playing the Rebellion. Not entirely sure. Yeah, I'm playing the Rebellion.
Here we go,
Okay.
what should be an incredible tag team matchup between
Well,
these
that was
two
fast.
incredible superstars.
You didn't waste any time going straight in on the offense.
Man, targeting the ribs and the lower back. That just takes all of the power out of it.
This would be Drew McIntyre's 10th win with 0 losses if the Celtic Cross retain.
What's your take on CM Punk, King?
10 wins, 0 losses. That would be definitely some kind of historical achievement for sure.
Show in history.
The man who likes to tell the WWE Universe to just say no, maybe saying yes to a huge win tonight.
It would definitely be a huge win. You are correct, voice behind me.
Crushing damage directly delivered to the back.
His first ever title victory could happen in this one. Oh, what the hell? Oh, I didn't like the way McIntyre's neck looked. It looked broken. Can I do a tag team move? Yeah, they got tag team moves. They got choke slams.
Wrists are the universal sign of the straight-edge lifestyle that Punk embodies.
I think there's some history between Sheamus and Kane. Back when Kane was the United States champion, one of his title victories was over Sheamus. Drew McIntyre hasn't really done anything as a singles competitor so far, though. He's primarily been a tag team guy.
Down in the corner.
Thing is, he could lose this match, lose the tag team titles, and still be undefeated or unpinned. His record books would show that he's lost a match. But if Sheamus takes the pin, then Drew McIntyre is still an untouched force to be reckoned with.
Thus far, this has been a phenomenal championship contest. Who will win? Who's going home with the
That didn't
title?
even phase Sheamus.
CM Punk likes to claim that he is the world's role model. He
The
says that
world's
he can
role
lead
model.
you to the promised land, too.
I want to know where they get these quotes from. I don't recall CM Punk calling himself the world's role model.
With the championship at stake, you know these superstars will give everything they have to
He probably
win here
did
tonight.
during the Straight Edge Society stuff, to be fair. The Straight Edge Society stuff was happening around the same time as the Vicky Guerrero stuff, which means it was around the time I was boycotting SmackDown completely, so I never really saw any of it, to be fair.
Wow, that was a massive German suplex.
Amazing how one character can put you off an entire show, because they run the risk of just involving themselves in literally every and any angle, because that's what the McMahons do. You could be really enjoying a feud and then they'll just inject themselves into it, because they're like, well, this feud needed a McMahon. No, it fucking didn't.
Earlier tonight that he has zero chance of losing this match.
Well, that might be the case.
I really hate that he gets back inside the ring after that move.
And Sheamus unloads.
The perfect setup for like some kind of springboard.
King, there's a reason they call Sheamus the Celtic Warrior.
Yeah, this guy's barbaric. He loves inflicting pain on his opponents. Could we have new unified tag team champions?
Really not a fan of CM Punk's character model in this game. I don't know why. It just looks off.
Sheamus patterns himself after the feared and barbaric Celtic warriors of the past.
You gotta wonder, Michael, what are the odds that we'll see new tag team champions come out of here tonight?
Well, pretty good. If the challengers have anything to say about it.
That's what I keep meaning to do.
Sheamus had no clue what just hit him. And there's a tag.
Oh, this is going to be trouble for Sheamus, who is... He's going to just do it. Just stick it in.
Straight edge heavyweight champion.
That's an accolade he'll enjoy reminding you of any chance he gets.
Countered by Sheamus. If you haven't done it yet, check out WWE.com. You'll find updates and blogs from all your favorite superstars.
I think Kane just looked this way. Don't make eye contact, Michael.
Michael. Oh, damn. Flying hand. Referee didn't even want to start counting. That's how over it was.
Is full of rage tonight.
Watch it. There's a bullseye on that arm.
Is there? I don't feel like I've been targeting his arms at all.
And you'll find some interesting articles in there about all the superstars here in the WWE.
Kane with a devastating counter. Uh-oh. Backdrop.
What fiendish things are going through that demented mind now?
Absolutely nothing. He wasn't even measuring him properly for a chokeslam. He was looking at the crowd.
It'll be interesting to see who becomes the alpha male early in the contest. CM Punk, the self-proclaimed Second City Saint, is looking extremely impressive. He desperately needs
Oh
to make a
no. Sheamus,
tag.
no.
That should do it right there.
CM Punk likes losing matches. Don't give him number 19. Although I kind of want the Celtic Cross to win too, so I'm really torn on this one.
Like that. And again he moves to the outside. Oh, that was just perfectly executed.
I'm really nervous about that next match.
As he is talent, and both of those are extreme.
I won't lie to you guys. Obviously, I want Jack Swagger to win, but if Mick Foley does, I'm not going to ban it. It just means that Jack Swagger had one of the worst world title reigns of all time.
Here in this arena, the WWE Universe,
You know, unless you count edges.
every move. We got a tag.
We already watched Christian get made an absolute joke out of by John Cena.
And he finally gets out of the ring. Tag team contest underway. Both of these teams have been very game so far.
Sheamus is getting the hell beaten out of him. I think the Celtic Cross are in trouble.
He looks like a cat playing with his dinner.
It's such a long taunt. Such an unnecessarily long taunt.
Kane. The barbaric, ruthless Sheamus. Very aggressive assault to the back. Remember, in championship matches, the title
Oh.
cannot change hands by countout or disqualification.
Yeah,
Not
that's why they call it
happening,
the
buddy.
championship
Oh,
advantage.
damn.
You can lose the match, but still keep the title.
Hang on.
It's over. We got new World Tag Team Champions coming right up.
Kane's enjoying himself now. And he gets out of the ring. This assault for the moment.
Oh, damn, no!
He makes the tag.
I welcome this tag.
Sheamus enjoys showing absolutely no remorse.
Drew, hook in
Oh,
the arms.
okay.
Future shock.
Just a really sudden future shot, of course.
Big move coming.
Classic WWE 12 action right there. Hit a finish, continue on wrestling.
Oh!
Little wasted movement by McIntyre. It's a straight ahead, hounding offensive style.
I just can't get over the physicality of this match. This has been brutal.
And he
Poor
taps out.
McIntyre. Probably gonna take his first ever pin today.
Oh man, did you hear that?
I'm so torn on what I want to do.
This is a
I'm just kind of playing the match like standard.
Nobody wants to lose this opportunity.
Oh gosh, right down on the kidneys.
Punk is enjoying this. He's pretty much full of himself right now. Boy, this has just been pandemonium. It's so hard to keep Drew McIntyre down.
CM Punk vows to win every match to set the example for the WWE Universe.
Okie dokie.
He's in a bad mood. He must have gotten up on the wrong side of the floor this morning.
Get up, McIntyre. Get up.
Got the arm up.
This sounds really silly, but I'm gonna quickly have a drink. Sorry, my sinuses are burning up again. I gotta do something about that.
Ah, look at this.
Ooh, I thought I'd let him get some offense in. I didn't like how weak the Celtic Cross were looking. I gotta let him get some offense. You don't go 8-0 as a tag team and then just get squashed by a job. CM Punk's not a jobber. I wouldn't go that far. Squashed by someone whose record is less than favourable. How's about that? What the hell is going on? Why was Sheamus like allowed to do any of that?
This match has taken so much out of this guy. He's not going to give up.
Oh, he's outnumbered now.
This has been physical.
And he was just
And thrown into some steps.
I'm warning you, I will count you out.
If you ever have the displeasure of talking to Drew McIntyre for a while, he'll go on and on about today's youth.
I wouldn't mind talking to Drew McIntyre. He seems like he's cool.
Too busy with their video games and social networking, and that one day they'll all be working for him.
And it's imperative he gets
Sounds
back
cool to
in
me.
the ring right now.
What the hell? Oh no.
And this one could break
If I was playing the Celtic Cross right now, I would take full advantage.
He's out. Whoa!
He's measuring.
Oh, look at
Kane.
this. Not the position you want to be in.
I'm trying to make a tag to you, Kane. Trying to make a tag to you. Want to tag out to you, buddy.
Oh man, paintbrushed.
Oh geez.
Oh man, how much damage
That's a
did that
second
cause to the neck?
future shot. What?
Look at this. Look at this.
Keep your title. Retain it.
A face buster.
Stop it.
Another possible momentum shift to this matchup.
Watch out here.
Oh, tremendous cover here.
Oh geez, I don't actually know if I can do that.
2.
Okay, well, Kane knocked us into the ropes, so that's nice of him.
Oh, look out.
Left CM Punk vulnerable for a double team too. Very nice of him.
And he makes the tag. Good Lord, what impact from the double team. Drew McIntyre reverses it. And now he's back out on the apron. And he drops the leg across his opponent.
There's the tag.
Oh damn. That's gotta be it. Gotta be. Yep, big old strikey boy. Second big old strikey boy. He's gonna hit that finish.
Pure instinct now. What will
He's
it take
gonna
to
hit
finish
that.
this
He's
superstar?
gonna hit that.
Oh my gosh, did you see his
Sheamus, don't be so nervous.
You know, when you weigh 300 pounds, everything is magnified. And for Kane getting dropped there,
You can do your own finisher, Sheamus. You don't have to tag to Drew every single time. Drew doesn't even know how to pin after he hits his finisher.
and he finally gets out of the ring.
I think they're trying to do a tag finisher, but they don't have one. I'm going to try to set those up for some teams, I think. There you go.
Move by the champ.
Now pin. There you go. Well done. I wouldn't even try to kick out. I'll let them have it if they can.
He's seen enough.
There you
Here he
go.
comes. And
Because I think that they put up enough of a fight that they deserve the win. Honestly. I just felt like that deserved to be the finish when they got the hot tag and the game just kind of blew it. So I just kind of thought, well, I'll let them get the win. I'll stop reversing. I'll take the finisher when he does decide to hit it, and I'll just take the pin. I was ready to be done with that match. I decided that they should carry on holding them for a bit longer. They're such a good team. And I'm just full of burps today. I remember when I used to get told off for those like 6 years ago. No one really seems to mind anymore. I do them just as often. No complaints anymore. I must have just weeded them out. Okie dokie. Well done to you two. Congrats on standing awkwardly as we move on to the next match for the World Heavyweight title. Back in action for the main event of Raw. Excuse me. As we await the arrival of Mick Foley and / or Jack Swagger. World Heavyweight title. There he is. There's your boy. Mick Foley. Coming on out to challenge Jack Swagger for the World Heavyweight title. So far tonight we have seen one title change hands as William Regal was able to win the Hardcore title, and we've also seen one title retained as Celtic Cross won against the challengers, the Rebellion. So it's kind of 50-50 split at the moment on like what's the favourable outcome. This is only day 43 of Swagger's reign, in his second title defence. And there's Regal, so that helps Swagger a bit. Fun statistical fact for you. Jack Swagger, if he retains tonight, will be the most successful defending champion that this title has had so far. Because although we've had one reign longer than Swagger's at 56 days, which was Orton's first reign, he only defended it twice, and he lost it on the second defense. So if Jack Swagger can retain tonight and move on to defense number 3, he's the most successful World Heavyweight Champion so far. The world title hasn't exactly had the most luck, though. Most people that win it, they don't have a very good time. Not long after winning it. Okay, well, William Regal giving Jack Swagger a bit of motivation. 2-1 is Mick Foley's record for the record, and Jack Swagger's record is 9-10-2. So here we go. The rematch from last week with the World Heavyweight title on the line. Hardcore champion William Regal in the corner of Jack Swagger. Cameraman going all kinds of nuts.
Great reaction.
Obviously, Jack Swagger's not forgotten about last week, and he's going to try and get some revenge against Mick Foley. That much is for sure.
Swagger has him in his sights, and
oh geez, already looking for the finish.
What a splash by Swagger.
It would be pretty massive if Jack Swagger won this quickly. Definitely would send a message to everyone he's fighting at Fatal 4-Way.
what's he need to do to get back in this? His shoulders are down. And somehow,
Despite the lack of introductions and introductory graphics, this is for the World Heavyweight Championship, I can confirm. The first time that the World Championship has been defended on Raw ever.
Foley.
It's no surprise that William Regal is there to watch it from ringside, and we all know what I mean when I say watch. He's there to help. He's there to protect Swagger.
And Swagger blocks it.
Look at this! Look at this! Are you surprised at the confidence being shown by Swagger?
And this is a completely different vibe to the match that these two had last week, where Mick Foley got a hell of a lot of offense in. This week he's doing absolutely nothing. The power of getting high-fived by William Regal, I suppose.
Sent flying off the apron.
Well, this ain't looking so very good for Mick Foley right now. I mean, a lot of people on Raw aren't too pleased that Mick Foley's been given this opportunity, considering how low down in the World Championship rankings he is, and that he was given a World Heavyweight title shot before so many people have ever had one, including people like Kevin Nash, who have you know, already qualified for the World Heavyweight Championship match and not received their title shot yet. There's a lot of mixed opinions about Mick Foley getting a title shot. But he seems to be cracking under the pressure completely and utterly. This is the complete opposite of a successful challenge so far.
Gosh, did you see his head?
Oh, and he lands that one.
Jack Swagger, obviously. I think the thing is he's motivated. He's got to look as strong as he physically can because excuse me, because he's got the hardest challenge ever ahead of him. He's got to overcome a fatal 4-way elimination match, including Kevin Nash, Randy Orton, and Batista.
And that one hurt his hand.
Everyone knows that Jack Swagger is the underdog in that situation, because although Kevin Nash is technically the newcomer and therefore he should be the underdog, if you see the size of Kevin Nash, you see the size of Jack Swagger, you don't exactly expect to see Jack Swagger get a victory.
He's going for it again. What a move by the champ.
I think he might have just been doing some very, very intensive training heading into this one, because he wanted to make sure that he made it to Fatal 4-Way with the title still, and a second gut-wrench powerbomb marks the end for Mick Foley, I'm going to guess. That was just complete and utter domination. Jack Swagger finally showed everyone that he maybe is worthy of the World Heavyweight Championship after all.
Championship retained over some game competition.
Here is your winner, and still World Heavyweight Champion, the All-American Jack Swagger.
There he is again. We haven't seen that Jack Swagger since Over the Limit was the last time we saw that against Edge.
What a huge win this was.
Why is Maurice coming out for? Oh, I forgot about this cutscene. It likes to just use this cutscene, doesn't it? It likes to just be like, and then he had sex. No, Maurice is on SmackDown and she's with The Miz, so we'll just ignore that. That doesn't make any sense, so I'm not going to go with that. No. And then he got laid because he won a match. And that's all it takes, kids. Remember, don't try this at home. William Regal has won the Hardcore Championship. Alright, I need to quickly remove the alliance of Jack Swagger and Maurice, because loves to make them allies. What the oh, right. I was like, why on earth? And then I realized what was going on. There you go. Okay, so rankings time. There was no women's matches on this episode, so there should be no change. The Rebellion have dropped from number 1 and are now replaced by SmackDown's tag team, the Road Warriors. Oh, you gotta love it. The one team that's not on Raw have replaced them. Well done. So in other words, the top contenders are still the Rebellion. Cool. Daniel Bryan, Ted DiBiase remain the same. Drew McIntyre goes up a rank. Michael McGillicuddy drops a rank. And McIntyre could go for the US title. He's got a 9-0 as tagged. Sorry, he's got 10-0 now, yeah. Nash remains at number 1. Edge goes up to number 2 because CM Punk lost, so he drops, which is fair enough. Orton remains the same. Looking for any more changes. 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Okay, we've got some down here. So DiBiase dropped a couple ranks as Demolition have both overtaken him. 21, 22, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, hang on, we've got another one here. Brodus Clay has gone up by 1 rank for winning that massive Battle Royal. Mick Foley dropped by 1, and Savage and Otunga at the bottom. So Kane's loss didn't affect him at all. Punk's loss dropped him by 1 rank. Edge's loss didn't mean anything, he still went up. Mason Ryan remained the same. DiBiase, I think, remained the same. Oh no, I guess it probably just drops the last guy that was eliminated then, if I had to guess. Which is why everyone else remained the same. Kozlov's title loss didn't mean anything. William Regal winning the title didn't mean anything. Wow. Well, there you go. The ranks didn't really change very much, did they? Alright, let's see. What have we got for NXT? That can't happen because Brodus Clay already competed on Raw, so we'll have to do something different. That definitely isn't happening. There's no reason for that. I mean, hang on. SmackDown. Well, I mean, there are... No, wait, no. No, Justin Gabriel and Tyson Kidd are on SmackDown now, aren't they? And Kofi Kingston. Okay, so it's just a Battle Royal featuring 6 people from SmackDown. No, I don't think we need another Contenders Battle Royal anytime soon. I think we should have something for the ECW title again, because, like, we need to get that title defended quite frequently. But not that. So what can you expect on NXT this week? Well, unfortunately, not a single one of these matches will take place on NXT this week, so I can't actually tell you, because, again, I kind of make up as I go, so I don't know. But I'll see you guys next week on NXT when all the excitement continues. Goodbye for now.